No way! Alright. Having to inform her mother her son. Diet isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Whew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is...
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What?
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I...
Where are these Forland mountains? Exactly.
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea. Is the Blazing Sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Dragon form! Try this! Here I come! You're finished!
The enemy wields arms too.
Is that it? Healing arm?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
Not try to do that.
It's done! Transform! Try this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Eat this!
Another incantation ruined.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My
turn. I'm not done!
Where are you going?
Be still!
Tucked away.
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Turn the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Not in your dreams.
Lightning Thrust! I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Glacial spear.
No, I can't.
Here's evil.
You're more.
Seismic rupture!
Freeze. What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. Discourteous, aren't
Here
you?
I come!
In a bind? Armor won't save you!
Lightning orb.
I don't feel the way you stand.
I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
With this, I can become even stronger.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from.
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No choice. No escape!
I'm in your debt.
Be still!
There! Go!
Flying
Go!
light spear!
This one's mine! Go
Take this!
This one's mine!
It's over!
We
got flyers!
I'm done! Let a marksman handle it!
You're mine! All yours!
Resonate with the earth! I shall ensure you survive this.
Ignite!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced.
Right, here goes!
Shattering
I can't get out of this! So you want me, do you?
I'm not done! Dragon War!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine! Get on the Blaze
Dragon War!
I am not beyond fury.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Where are you going? In here! Here, let me help! All tucked away. First aid!
Prepare to be seized. Sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation!
Megasonic Thrust!
Here, let me help!
Explosive ray! Eat dirt!
Field! Let's get you all tucked away!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right with flame in no time!
Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing let the marksman handle this!
No escape!
Now!
I owe you one. Do me! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Finally timed one.
First aid! What would I do without you? Glacial speed! Alright, here's the hero!
Resonate with the
Take this! It's over!
You fight better at a distance.
Blade!
The further away, the better. You and I both.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! There!
Now!
Help this!
Strike!
Mirage!
Mirage!
All stuffed up!
Crush! Here I come! Dazzle!
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite!
Crush!
Field! Glacial spear! Let's get you all tucked
Swallow
away!
blade! Take this!
Freeze Lancer! It's showtime!
Flame and Chitara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along. This'll be a delicious piece of cake!
Resonate with the earth!
Go! Go! I never miss!
You escape!
Here!
You're
Let me help!
mine!
I'll be
It's
saving
And more than enough for now.
Here!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Raging Cascade! And again!
Take it! My turn! Take it! I'm ready! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Don't get careless.
This looks nice and tough.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here's evil! I never miss! Let's get you out of the way! Let me help!
And more than enough
Thanks
for
for the
now.
healing! Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too! Here's the evil!
Resonate with the earth!
Stay calm.
In an instant. Impact Claw. We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Okay, here I go.
Resonate with the earth!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My turn. Starter. Soaring Light Spear. Here I come.
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy, it was incredible.
I gave it everything I had. This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both. This looks perfect.
I'd... like... to check their wares, if you don't mind.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
you got company.
You're mine! Elusive deity!
Raging Sword! Celestial!
It's
It's in the sky, it's mine!
Stalagmite!
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Into the shadows! Air thrust!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Did it! Not a chance! Shut him down! Stardust!
Resonate with the earth!
Blazing
Miracle!
Sword!
Sleep now!
Here I come!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Here I come! It's over! You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Let's get glacial spear! Here's evil!
Dazzle!
Waters of freedom!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Get on in there with it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go! Field!
Be still! Soaring light spear!
Lightning! Still breathe! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Go no further!
You're mine!
Fear!
Burn!
Here's evil!
Can you take it?
Get him!
It's over! Be still! Soaring light spear! Dragon swirl!
Elusive deity!
Begin!
Flying free! What did they just sit still?
Zero, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Here! One more! Let's get you off this way!
Resonate with the earth.
Strike! Swallow blade!
The enemy feels ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
And here I hope that isn't true.
Looks like we got them all.
Little help!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Yours to be let free!
Sleep now!
Soaring light spear! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon swarm!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together!
Like a finely timed waltz.
Really strong, Alvin!
I'm just
Now,
trying to do...
still, it's reassuring to have you around.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet. To go.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now... Focus on finding this shit. Yep.
Seriously?
I guess. All right.
Huh?
You did.
What it?
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegis, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This one will be difficult to predict.
This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
This one's waterfall! Here's a ring lancer!
Come and face elusive deity!
My astral energy! Dance in the wind!
Explosive ring!
Air drop!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alter! Very bad!
I don't feel so good. New melody! Crush! Flush!
Freeze lancer!
Crush! Swallow blade! Heal!
Freeze lancer! We don't have firearms here on
Not
Dana.
today!
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, to be honest.
Infernal sword! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Here's the way!
Now! Take this! It's over!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
Onward and upward.
them all!
Raging steering!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help. I never miss! Not on my watch! Here's a
Dragon
healing arm!
Swarm! Elusive Deity!
Tempest down!
Dragon Swarm! Dance in the wind! Explosive Ring! Here I come!
Do it! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
You're on! Elusive Deity! Can you take it? No escape!
Do it! Doubling!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! No escape! Burn!
Radiant!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against... This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
This one will be difficult to predict.
You're finished! Can you take it? Does it hurt? And you try harder! Now! Come out, son! Lightning thrust! Soda! Elusive Deity! You're on!
Now you see what I can do!
Art expert coming through!
Destruction! It's over!
Can you take it? Steering time! Reload! Blah, 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 magic!
Take this! Lightning thrust!
Sleep now!
Soda! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Over so soon?
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Stay
calm.
Never miss!
I shall provide assistance.
Dance in the wind! Air Photon Dance in the wind! Air Lancer! Photon Flash!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here I come! Lightning thrust!
Burning Strike! Hear me!
Pieces!
Attack Laser!
Dazzle! Come on! Take this!
Sleep now! Get on!
Lightning thrust!
Now!
Lightning there!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
It's
Naturally!
Soda!
Now!
Hey! Blow them away! Now! Take this!
Resonate with the earth!
Soda! Soaring light spear!
Can't be lost!
Laser spear.
Try this!
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I can feel my precision improving.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that! It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! I'll take you all on!
Explosive Ring! Photon Flash! Dance in the wind! Air Photon!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
Swirl of flame! Be still!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Eat dirt!
Annihilation! Raging Stare! Reload! Showtime!
I'm ready! Live up!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a
Now! Here I come! Heal! Crush! I still got a ways to go!
I shall ensure you survive this.
You're mine!
Raging
You're
Hell!
finished!
One more!
I
Feel.
you!
Get
Dragon
on in
Swarm!
there with the others. Let me help. Blah, blah, blah.
Resonate with
Sleep
the
now.
earth.
There. Go.
I've been hit with something!
So even
Got
a
fire!
master has
I
his
got
limits.
this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Here it
It's
goes.
on!
Go. Crossblade.
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity.
Burn!
Feel.
Here I come!
Heal.
Swallow Blade!
Eat dirt.
Crush!
Here. Can't be strong. Do it. More of that hit. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here I
Not
go.
yet!
Begin.
I'm not done!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Guess I misread the landing.
This one will be difficult to predict.
This one's mine.
Come one, come all! Dragon Swarm!
Feel.
Take this!
Swallow Blade. Together. It's do or die.
Rotating pile.
Take this!
Can't be like
Shattering up! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Infernal Torrent! Heal! You picked the wrong fight!
I never miss. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Here,
Be still! Start up!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Swallow Blade! Take it! Too much! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive Ring!
Archaic Waterfall.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Glacial Spear.
Can't lay a finger on it!
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just one last
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
I'm out of ammo.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
My exploits are bearing fruit. Discourteous, aren't you?
You're finished!
I shall ensure you survive
You're
this.
finished! Take this! Throwing Light Spear!
Find freedom! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring!
This one's mine. Glacial Spear.
Crush! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
This one's all right!
Resonate with the earth!
Ignite! You're mine! Slash! Swallow Blade!
You all tucked away.
I'm ready!
Piercing.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Don't get complacent.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Swarm!
I can't hold on much longer!
Can't get out of this! It's over! I'll smash you!
In here!
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one!
Don't suffer in silence!
I'm out of ammo! There you go! Don't let up!
You're ours! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Explosive ring!
Elusive deity! I'm never fit!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring! Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'm not done!
I'm all stuffed up! In the wind!
Not today!
Get out!
Here I come! You're finished!
Like astral energy!
Soaring light spear!
Go! In here!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Thank you!
Lightning orb!
You're mine!
And again! In the wind! We power water! I'll be
You're
saving
mine! Heal! Move!
I'll be
Another
saving
incantation ruined.
I never miss! My astral energy!
Carve through armor!
More where that came
You're
from!
mine!
Our surge is
Try this!
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
Here's a healing arc! First
I'm
aid!
not done!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for can't depend on one another.
You're right. Bear that in mind.
Not today! Begin! Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring!
Can you take it?
Dragon Fist!
Can you take it?
Explosive ring!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's over!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray! By the power of water!
Take this! You're finished!
Catapult! Is it in the story? This one's mine!
I'll smash you! Try harder!
I must remember my limits.
Resonate! Take this!
Eat this!
Forgive me.
Eat this!
Solid sword!
Go in!
Shield and crumble!
Where's your blade? Shion! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
That'll teach me a lesson about running my mouth.
Don't move. We'll get you healed up.
Finally.
This flavor.
sense one of your friends...
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
We finally made it.
Out of our way!
You got company!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Our natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck! Retreat from this battle. Retreat? I would never!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Explosive ring!
Dance in the breeze, Lancer!
Here I come!
In here!
It's so
I'll fix you up!
I have no limits! Flaming thrust! You're on! Destruction! Coming
The enemy
through!
wields arts too.
You'll soon see about
Now!
that!
Scarlet Inferno! You're mine!
Your blade moves like silk. Not just let my instincts do it. How fascinating.
As
You
impressive
picked
as
the wrong
always.
fight!
Here I hope no one can sleep.
No, I mean, you're even better than Emma.
I've never seen Sion actually look flustered.
Now! We can turn the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back! You're mine! You're mine!
Who wants to get on there
You're
with the
on!
others?
I'm not done! I'm ready! Blade!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I think I'm getting stronger. one's mine!
It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Sealed!
Here I come! Elusive You're finished! Take this! It's over! Crush! Dicing! Rush up! Dazzling Spear! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Be still! Soaring Light Spear! All in Take this! Swallow Blade!
Now!
Linwell! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
A victory for the ages.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ignite!
I shall ensure you survive this. Leave the agile ones to me.
Carve through armor! You're mine!
In your death, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it.
Try this! Explosive Ring! I'm ready!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Now, it's time!
Certainly
It's
not.
over! Eat dirt! I'll blind you with a shot! Swallow Blade! Go for you! Crush! Take it! Swallow Blade!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Not a chance! It's over!
with the
I'm ready! Light Spear!
I'm all stopped up!
You're on!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Go no further! Where are you going?
I'm not done!
Burning strike! Glacial Spear!
Dragon
Pierce
Swarm!
evil!
Okay, here I
Freeze Blazer!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Nothing gets by me!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll face you.
You're mine! Eat your
Take this!
I'll take you all on!
I'll face you.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummel it to me.
Dragon Swarm!
Eat dirt! Glacial Spear! I never miss!
Now, totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Be still! Soaring Light Spear! Here I come!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Battle! Stardust!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Here's a healing
Now!
art!
Here I come! Burn in hell!
First aid!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for if we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry destruction.
There's still more to go.
We must be tired of killing you. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on, Dohalim.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
way!
Take this! You're finished!
Photon flash!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Great rapidity! Pierce evil! Sweet now!
I'm not done!
This will be here!
Take this! Soaring light spear!
You need to be healed!
Other mighty has fallen.
Be still! You're my...
Let me free you of your
Not today! Here I come!
Hard expert coming through! Go down!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
Now!
There's still more to go!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Light
My
astral
turn.
energy!
No escape!
Here! Air thrust! Go
You're mine! It's over!
We'll soon see about that! Do it!
Ringwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my precision improving. Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! Dragon Sword! The flame inside me! Good! Be let free! Dragon Sword! Try this! Explosive ring!
Where are you going?
Take this! You're finished! I have no limits! Try harder! Now! Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Explosive ring!
Here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Resonate with the earth.
Take this!
Stalagmite.
Take this! Try harder! My turn!
Dance on the wind.
This one's all mine!
What would I do without you?
Now you see what I can do.
Pierce evil! It's the wind! Air
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Dragon Sword!
evil!
Try this!
Freeze!
Explosive ring!
Here's a healing art!
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this.
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
You're mine!
Glacial
It's over!
Pierce evil! Light astral
Use the
Here's
healing
a healing art!
Explosive ring!
First aid!
Coyote Rupture!
Rock's ready!
Here I come!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Burn in hell! You're mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Dazzle! Heal! You're out!
Anything in armor is all
Glacial
mine.
spear! Here, this one's mine!
Crush! Dragon Sword!
It's the wind! First aid!
Ring!
Benediction light. Now you see what I can do.
Into the shadows! Heal for it! Raging Cascade! Water!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Magic is in!
Dragon Sword!
Freeze Lancer!
Far
enough! Pierce evil!
You're
Radiant
Dragon Sword!
Resonate with the earth. Now
Try
we're not.
this!
Shining Supernova!
Explosive ring!
Raging Cascade! Radiant Pierce! Launch required!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning!
Not today!
Happy swirl! I never miss! Get on in there with the others!
I'm not done!
Take this!
Try harder! My turn!
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Sword!
Dance
it in time. From beyond, imbue this vanquished
Leave in charge with me!
Here I come! It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
I can't heal you forever! Gale Force!
Try
Dance
this!
in the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's let them raging
Try this!
cascade!
Now I can let loose!
One more time!
Not a chance!
Annihilation!
No escape! This one's all mine!
Don't get in my way!
Soaring light! Not today!
Raging cascade! Here's evil!
You're mine! Soaring light there!
Air thrust! I never miss!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
I'm ready! Blow them away! I still got a ways to go.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
I shall ensure you survive this. You'll find no mercy. Use too much. Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
It looks like you got this one covered.
A new melody!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Who wants to die next?
Slash! Swallow blade! Burn in hell! Strike! Swallow blade!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My
If it's
turn!
in the sky, it's mine!
Escape!
Now!
Lightning thrust!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
be a delicious piece of cake.
Come and face me!
Attack time! I never miss!
Here I come! Start up! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
This is looking good. Dragon form! It's over!
The water! Here's evil!
Dazzle!
Stalagmite!
Stardust!
Freeze Dancer! Do it!
You're on!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! A merry destruction.
Take
There's
it!
still more to go.
Burn!
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be better.
Spear! Swallow blade! Be still! No escape!
Lightning orb!
You're on! It's over! Stay away from my friend!
From beyond, imbued its vanquished soul with
Another
life.
marksman!
Here I come!
I'm ready! Blow them away! My exploits are bearing fruit.
Gotta break through! Take this!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, Helene.
Explosive ring! You're mine!
Glacial Spear!
Swallow blade!
Here's evil!
Take this! Swallow blade!
Freeze Dancer!
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing
You're
art!
mine!
First aid!
I owe you one! Try this! I'm ready!
Shia!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! A merry
No
destruction.
chance!
There's still more to go! That's my cue!
Dazzle! Shut him down! Soaring light spear! No further! It's over!
Get on it there with the others!
Swallow blade! Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
You're mine!
I can't hold on much longer!
Easter!
Demon Flame! Reload!
Take this!
Let me help!
You're finished! Swallow blade!
Why is he healing?
To stop you dying?
You're on!
Begin! Where are you going? Lightning orb!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
In the wind!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly.
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
I think I'm getting stronger.
What real pain feels like? Forgive me. This is my fault.
You're mine!
It's over!
Banana, let's go!
Try this!
Raging cascade!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this!
Magic is in! First
Power surges through me. Dragon form! Now you see what I can do! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Here's a healing art!
Okay, here I go!
Field!
Here I come! Art being interrupted!
I've taken too much damage! Tiny supernova! Glacial spear! Banana!
Dragon form!
In here!
Explosive ring!
More for the top!
Here I come!
No more playing nice! Where are you going?
Dragon form!
Raging storm!
Explosive ring!
Annihilation!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here,
Elusive deity! You picked the wrong fight! It's over! Soda! Soaring light spear! You're mine!
Anything
is all mine!
Here's a healing
Dragon
item!
form! Do you require aid? Lightning thrust! Soda!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon swarm! Tornado drop! Okay, try this!
Raging storm!
Explosive ring! Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing art! First
Dragon swarm!
Searing tempest!
Try this!
Lightning
Begin! Burn!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here's a healing art! This one's mine!
Heal!
Raging
Dragon
storm!
You're mine!
One more!
You're mine!
I couldn't make it in time.
Dragon swarm!
Here's a healing art!
Explosive ring!
Too much.
You're mine! Dragon swarm! Try this!
I'm nearly done for.
Anything in armor is all mine!
I can't lose! Their arts were interrupted!
Here I come!
Idiot! Far enough!
Explosive ring!
Glacial fire!
Resonate with the earth! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Dragon swarm! Dragon shout! Be still! Talon hurricane! Hurricane!
Strike!
Dragon shout! Dragon swarm! Try this!
Right on the guard!
Explosive ring!
Dragon shout!
This one's mine!
Dragon shout!
I never miss!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flares of Malisa!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
It's over!
Look shot!
Dragon Sword! Try this! Explosive ring!
Fantastic! Now my
Flame inside me yearns to be let free! Try this! Explosive ring! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon
These
Sword!
fists have got your name on them!
Dragon Shout! It's over!
Shield and
Annihilation!
I'm not done! Dazzle! Soaring Light Spear!
Here's the evil!
Here I
I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friend! Dazzle!
Do it!
Soaring Light Spear!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There's always room for improvement.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Your mother! Stalagmite! Your mother!
I'm almost done. This one's mine.
Resonate with the earth!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
me!
Dragon
Resonate with the earth!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Take it. How's this?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Annihilation. Mega ray.
You're mine! Not today!
Dance in the wind.
Resonate with the earth!
It's over!
Stalagmite! Being interrupted!
Here.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
I'm all stuffed up. Annihilation.
You're mine!
Power of water. Let's get you all tucked away.
Explosive ring!
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Handle. I never miss!
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring! It's over! I'm not done! Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal torrent! You're mine! You're finished! Soaring light spear!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Take this! Not today! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring! Eagle ray! Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! This one's mine!
You're mine!
Freeze
Lightning thrust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Stardust!
Photon flash!
Turn the tables on. No
There are
further!
still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. This one's all mine.
Resonate with the earth.
Explosive ring!
More being targeted.
Keep calm and take them down!
Explosive ring!
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Glacial spear!
This is looking good.
The waters of Hero!
Dragon Swarm! It's showtime! Explosive ring! Eagle ray! Ignite!
And you take it.
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth.
Explosive ring!
Glacial spear!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the evil!
Try this!
In here! Get on in there with the others! Here's the healing ring!
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Swarm!
That's my cue!
Explosive ring!
Shut him down.
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Freeze laser! This one's mine! Not in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm!
And again!
Explosive ring!
Now
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Another incantation ruined.
You picked the wrong fight!
First aid! In here!
Resonate with
I'm out of ammo! Alright!
No further!
Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Thanks!
resonate with the earth.
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Okay.
I couldn't make it in time. Does it hurt?
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity.
Try this!
Eating pile driver. Can you take
Explosive
it?
ring!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Gale force!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! To the shadow!
Try this!
Air thrust!
Explosive ring!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Pieces.
Where are you going? Light!
Here I come!
Magic is
Resonate with the
air
earth.
Eat this!
Stalagmite.
Dragon Swarm!
Seal.
Try this!
Stalagmite.
Explosive ring!
I'll thrash you. Can't get out of this.
Soaring light spear!
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Get on in there with the others! There!
Slash!
You have such an incredible technique!
Brute force is nothing without elegance of form.
Try this!
I don't know if I'd say nothing.
I owe you one. Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring! It's on! It's over! Not today! Dragon Swarm!
Attack time.
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
You okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but
Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Guess I misread the landing.
Get lost!
Take this!
This one's mine!
It's over! Come one, come all! It's over! Dazzle!
I think I'm coming down with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your hearts cannot fix.
Prepare to be sealed!
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Heal from calamity. A debut performance.
No escape! Now I can let loose!
Glacial Spear!
Dazzle! Here I come!
Take this! Now you see what I can do!
Not today!
You're mine!
You're mine! Take this! Stardust! Soaring light spear! It's over!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Swallow blade! No complaint! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely
I
timed
can't
waltz.
hold on much longer!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Let's go!
Slice!
Swallow slice!
Slice! Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Radiant Pierce!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Right,
Here's
here
a healing
goes!
arc.
You're mine!
I never miss!
Front! Begin!
Raging Sword! Let me help!
You!
Here's a healing arc! I can't heal you forever!
Explosive ring!
Now you see what I can do!
Breathe laser!
Burn in hell!
Flame of
Here I come!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Is this what real pain feels like? Forgive me.
Explosive ring!
Lightning orb! Here, let's try it.
Now I can let loose. You're finished!
Radiant to the... In here! Radiant, I'll here!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
One at a time! Air thrust!
Dragon Sword!
Dance in the wind!
Try this!
Here!
Shattering of pieces!
Get on in there with the others!
No further! You're finished! Explosive ring!
Far enough!
Raging storm!
Dragon Sword! Try this!
No more Miss Nice Girl!
Explosive ring!
Just wait! Searing swing! I never need it! Light
Let free!
in the wind!
Burn! Dragon Sword!
Healing arm!
Try this!
One at a time!
Explosive ring!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Try harder! Now! Take this!
I'm out of ammo!
Heal! Thanks!
Annihilation!
Try this!
Shattering pieces!
Rupture!
Glacial spear!
Dragon Sword! Begin!
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best. All I can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Try harder! My turn!
Light.
Heal! You're mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Annihilation!
Benediction light.
Flame of death!
Blow them away!
Here's a healing arm!
This death shall not be
This one's all mine!
In the wind! Air thrust!
Far enough!
You picked the wrong fight!
Marksman hammer!
It's over! Take this! Catapult!
Here's a healing arm!
Explosive ring!
Now you see what I can do!
Try harder!
More for the south
Here I come!
Take it!
Outline tank this!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Sword!
It's just
Try
here!
it!
Let me help! Air thrust! Photon blast! Raging testing!
You're mine! Flaming
There you go! Don't let up! Here's a healing arm! First aid!
I owe you one!
Dragon Sword!
Stay away from my friend!
Here!
Explosive ring!
Let's get you all tucked away! Thunder field!
Dragon Sword!
Where was that
Flame
came
inside
from?
me! You're
Thunder field!
coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm ready!
Burn in hell!
Water flash!
You!
Deny!
Engulf you! Strike!
Freeze lantern!
Outline you as a shot! Explosive ring!
Get on in there with me!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
We can really make weapons with this?
Read if you know what's good for you. I shall enjoy that.
Freeze lantern! Raging sword!
Dragon Sword!
Celestial hammer! One more!
I'll grind you as prepare to be seen.
No further!
Razor cyclone!
It's over! Slash!
Here's a flame
Here
of
it
fury!
comes! Dragon Sword!
Here's the
Dazzle!
freeze lantern!
Destruction! Be still! Astral Arts?
That's... Heal!
Shut him down!
Thank you! Now you see what I can do!
Healing sword! I'm out of ammo!
I'm ready!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here I go!
Come again!
Magic is there! Crossblade!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! Too slow! I'm on!
Now!
I've used a bit too much healing.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy... Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
This came out so good.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Ah, Calaglia. Feels... Yes!
Well... Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renin invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
You guys want to rest here?
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia.
Get lost!
You're mine!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
No choice. Take this!
Raging cat!
I'm not done!
I never miss! Not on my watch!
You're mine! Elusive deity! You're mine! Dragon
In
Swarm!
here!
It's on!
Get on in there with the others!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Nothing from one
More where that came from!
I'm ready! Blow them away!
The enemy wields our food.
You'll soon see about
It's
that!
over! Be still! No escape! Mirage! Take this!
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Here I come! Certainly not! Be still! No escape! Mirage!
Now!
All yours, Kisara!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I won't forgive you!
Resonate with the earth!
Feel like I do!
You're mine! You picked the wrong
You have
fight!
to aim for the bright area on their back!
Dragon Swarm!
Empty airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Explosive ring!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Swallow blade!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
This one's mine! Alright! It's that time! Do it! Enemies close to me!
Blow them away!
Here, let me help!
You're mine!
Take this!
Now I can... You're mine!
Oh, stop it, stop! Thanks, Kisara!
So you clamor for my true power?
Lightning thrust! Soaring light spear! It's over!
Raging cascade!
Try harder! It's on! Dazzle! You picked the wrong fight!
Blah, blah, blah,
You're mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Resonate with the earth!
Here's a hero!
Destruction!
First aid!
Okay, here I go! Strike!
Dance in the wind!
Crush! You're
Air
finished!
thrust! Photon blast!
It's over!
Magic is there! Sleep now! This
I'm
one's
not
not
done!
easy!
Lightning thrust! Mirage! Dazzle!
Negative
You're not in your dreams!
Resonate with
This
the
one's
earth!
mine!
Take this! I'm not...
In here! I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! My axe dance in the wind!
I'm not done!
Got it!
Try this!
Now's our chance!
Explosive ring!
Annihilation!
It's too much! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! Sleep now!
Explosive
I'll be
ring!
saving this one!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing lightning orb! First aid! Bananas, let's go!
It's on!
Purge malevolence!
Stardust!
Right on, Ron! Freeze Lancer!
I'm ready!
Dance
Take
in the
this!
wind!
Blow them away!
A hard-won victory. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
No
Hold on
choice.
to your
Here I
art.
come.
Here I come.
You picked the wrong fight.
Now I see what I can do! Far enough!
Glacial Spear. Fierce evil.
Cools up! Time to get out of the way!
Resonate with the earth. Soaring light spear.
Showtime.
Its armor's too strong.
That easily be fatal.
Beam up.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
You're mine. Soaring light spear.
This one's mine.
Strike. Swallow blade.
Mega Ray.
Destruction.
Can't get out of this!
Lightning thrust.
Take this!
Do it.
Swallow blade.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
I'm not.
Certainly not.
The flame inside me. Yours to be lightning wing. Here I come. Start up.
Resonate with the earth!
Nothing gets by me. Lightning thrust. Soaring light spear.
Do it.
Totally. In an instant. Impact block. My turn. Strike. Burn in hell.
Raging Cascade. By the power of water.
Elusive destruction.
Anything in armor is all mine!
All yours, Kisara!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Gotta break through. Take this.
Radiant Spear.
Damn it. You're mine.
Raging Sword.
Try harder.
Their hide is thick as armor.
Take this.
I'm all messed up.
You're finished.
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Light spear.
I'll be aiming here.
You're mine. Strike.
Take this!
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield is. I'm ready! Get behind me!
In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
No
This
armor
one's
can
mine.
stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Radiant
Destruction. There's a flame inside me. I'm ready. In an instant. Impact block.
Here,
No, you can't. Strike. Eat this. Okay, here I go.
Watch and weep.
Soaring light spear.
Radiant Spear. Alright, it's showtime.
Destruction.
Radiant
Enough.
Do it.
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
I need to be stronger.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Guess I misread the landing.
Let's see what you've got.
Here I go!
Armor won't save you!
Try this!
Are those rocks skin? Exploit the enemy's weakness.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm all stuffed
Can you
up!
take it?
Take it!
Sleep now!
Now you see what I can do!
I couldn't make it in time.
Imbue this
Not done
Get
yet!
you off, not in your dreams!
Take this!
Tricks-on!
Do it! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Here's a healing art!
Ignite!
Dance in the wind! Into the square thrust! Annihilation! Raging
Take this! I'm ready! Go me! In an instant! Impact block!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
We finally made it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Curry, perhaps. Or burgers.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Did you... get enough sleep?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Guess I misread the landing.
This will be a delicious piece of...
I'm not done!
Armor won't save you!
Nothing gets by me!
Hey, Orb! Flame of Strike! Hard Malevolent! Arcane
Soaring Spear!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
My fists are crushing it out there!
I won't forget you!
Here it comes! Move it!
Radiant
You're
Blade!
I'm not
Far enough!
This one's all mine! Front!
Elusive
Swallow
deity!
Blade!
Into the shadows!
Infernal
Old-fashioned and effective!
Glad you have your ears!
I'll show you how
Charge
useful I
like
can
that could
be!
easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Soaring Light Spear!
Now or never.
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Air thrust!
Slot!
Light energy!
Ignite!
Elusive deity!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
I'm ready! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Let's see what you've got.
Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Gemini Alpha!
Wind
Try
Astral!
this!
Alright, it's showtime!
Explosive Ray! Elusive Deity! We got fire!
I've got this! Let him mark his
I'll take you all off! All yours!
Celestial Lander! Ice Prison!
Benediction light.
First aid!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Glacier Spear!
Pierce
Evil!
Stalagmite!
One more Freeze Lancer!
Smash you!
Light Astral
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
But I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Eat this!
I never miss!
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Castle!
Freeze Lancer!
Heat!
Here is the
Soaring
way!
Light Spear! Move escape! Move escape!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
Hold nothing back!
Still more to go! After me!
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Not a chance!
Can you take it?
I'm not done! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... This is the power of the Blazing Sword!
This This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Let's see what you've got.
Take it!
Another ink's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that! Dragon Swarm! Try this one!
I'm all stuffed up. The flashing parts are weak points.
Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I'll bring
Take
you
it.
back from death's abyss.
I'm not
Thunder
done!
shield!
Strike! Not today!
Resuscitate!
Swarm!
It's showtime! Here's a healing arc. Sleep now. First aid!
Explosive Ring!
Searing tempest! I will!
Take it!
I never miss! In here!
Strike! Be still! Throwing Light Spear!
Got it!
Mirage!
Now's our chance!
No
Air
escape!
thrust!
I'll smash you!
More with that wave blaster! Get to the wind!
Solar Blade!
Air thrust! Astral energy!
Say no more. Everyone's still in one piece?
Get lost!
Take it! No escape!
Not on my watch!
Be still!
Can you take it?
Throwing Light Spear!
By the power of force!
Here I come! No escape! Solar Blade!
Take it!
This one's all mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like
Not
a job
today.
for yours truly! That's my cue!
I'm not done!
Shut him down.
I'm not done!
Begin!
Glacial Spear!
Throwing
Here's the
Light
evil!
Spear! Ha!
Radiant Spear! Art Express coming through!
Through orb!
Hammy! Fury! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! Raging Cascade! Freeze Lancer!
We've turned the tables on her.
There are still more left!
Right.
Do it!
No time to hold back.
Resonate with the earth!
Rise and
Here I
red!
come! Thrust!
Not on my watch!
Flaming Thrust! Mirage!
Chinese
Destruction!
annihilation!
Megasonic Thrust!
Raise to the wind! Air thrust!
Eternal Devastation!
Raging Cascade!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara!
My exploits are bearing fruit. Let's see what you've got. Stay calm.
You going?
I shall provide assistance.
Here's a healing arc!
You're mine! Burn in hell!
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
This world!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
It's on.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry destruction.
There's still more to go!
This one keeps charging us.
Can't get out of
My
this.
shield's for.
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Now you see what I can do!
No more playing nice!
The tempest is
More
Try this!
Raging Cascade! Let me help!
Infernal Torrent! Here I come! You're my
Morph into Sunlight!
Take it!
Glacial Spear!
It's open! Go be still! Soaring Light Spear!
Astral energy!
Far enough! Ready and raring!
It's in the sky is mine!
Blow them away!
Here, let me help!
Dog! Lewis!
What would do without you?
Ignite!
Negative gate!
Here I come! Thrust!
I never miss!
benediction light.
Do it!
Explode! In an instant! Impact block!
With this, I can become even stronger. crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dopeline. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle. Both.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
The earth throbs with pain.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
I can handle it!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Lightning thrust! Not now, not ever!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Take this! Line up!
Heal!
I can carve through one! Take this! Take this! It's on!
Here, let me help.
First aid! Tempest, here I
Ignite! Take it!
go! Another miss! It looks like you got this one covered.
Soaring left spear!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for, we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Here's a healing heart.
Okay.
I must remember my limits.
Tempest, here's evil.
No escape!
Here's a healing heart. First aid! Great
Shall
Lancer!
not be forgotten.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Burning!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil! Here, let me help.
Explosive ring!
Wind action!
No further!
I really don't.
No escape! Be still! Soaring
The
left!
fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Here's a healing heart!
Burn in hell!
Resonate with the earth! Into the shadows! It's in the sky! This one's mine! It's weakened! Ready to
This ends now!
Take it! First aid!
You're finished! Elusive deity! Take this!
Into the shadows!
Soaring black!
Tempest!
You're finished!
Elusive deity! Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Now! Here I come!
all tucked away. By the
You're mine!
water!
Dragon
Dance
form!
in the wind! Gemini Aqua!
Try
In
this!
here!
Explosive ring!
Outline you with a touch. Behold, the Earth's pulse. Tectonic vision.
Here's a healing
Elusive deity.
Lightning!
Soaring blast.
Here I come!
Raging cascade!
Take this!
Benediction light.
Take this!
Raging storm!
Silence.
Soaring light spear!
This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
Thrilling performance.
Take this!
Ready and ready. I'll face
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Thrust!
Glacial spear!
Take
Here's
this!
evil!
I'm not done!
outline you with a touch. Now you see what I can do.
Raging
Here I
cascade!
come!
You.
There you go! Don't let up!
Soaring light spear!
Feel!
It's over!
Let's get you up!
Take it.
Thrust!
Take this.
Hear me! Photon blast! Alright! It's showtime!
Here.
Let me help!
Dragon form!
First aid!
Here I come!
No further.
Crush! Strike! Dazzle! Soaring light spear! It's on!
Back to your everlasting dawn.
Ignite!
Take that!
Take this!
Amazing.
I'm not done!
In here!
Soaring light spear!
Anything in armor is all
Now!
In an instant! Impact block!
Here come more. You'll just have to keep fighting.
Freeze laser! Let's go! Right!
Here I come!
Elusive deity.
Photon blast! Into the
Lightning
pile!
strike!
Let's go!
Mirage!
Magic advance! Now!
Dynamite! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together, like a finely timed waltz.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here.
One more! By the power of
No! Can't! Here!
Thanks so much! Alright, it's
Here
showtime!
I come! No escape! Be still! Soaring light spear!
Your blade moves like
You're
silk.
mine!
That is what my instincts do.
In an instant! Impact block!
From
My
beyond,
turn!
imbue this
Strike!
venture's soul with light.
Destruction! It's over!
Benediction light.
What was I thinking?
Heal.
Now I can let loose!
Another
Flame inside
incantation
me
ruined.
yearns to be let free! Try harder!
Benediction light. I've used too much.
I'm ready!
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Burn in hell!
New lease on life!
It's over!
Supernova! Here's evil!
Begin.
Explosive ring!
Now!
Hey! Blow them away!
My turn!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm all over
You're mine!
Waterfall! Not in your dreams! Reload!
Struck! Lightning thrust!
Supernova!
You're on!
Whoa! Where you go? Art expert coming through!
Take this!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
The next
Struck!
one will!
Portal blade!
Now!
Dynamite! In an instant! Impact block! Now! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
This one's all
Here!
mine!
Reload! I'll be saving this one!
You picked the wrong fight! Struck! Be still!
Glacial
Soaring light
spear!
spear!
Here's evil!
You're finished!
Freeze!
Stay away from my friend!
Bring you back
Now! You're mine! Struck!
Glacial spear!
carve
Here's
through
evil.
armor.
Still got some fight left in me!
Resonate with the earth.
Freeze!
Soaring
Fire!
light spear!
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
Start! First
No
aid!
escape! No further! It's so... Take this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Is this it?
Can't be happening! Here goes! Annihilate! Tunnel! Mega Ray! Raging Cascade!
being interrupted.
I never miss!
Take this! One more shot!
Free from regret.
Soaring light spear! I'll smash you!
Ice Crystal! Here's a
Destruction!
healing arc!
Swallow blade!
Celestial Gaze!
Crush! Cut! Dazzle! Mirage!
Dance from the wind!
Here I come! Crush! Dazzle! Soda!
Gale Force!
Here I come!
Raging Storm!
Crush! This one's all mine! Not today! You're mine!
Razor
I'm not
Cyclone!
done! Okay, try this!
Into the shadows!
You're finished! Soaring light spear!
Champion Wall!
Handle it.
Failure's not an option!
Benediction light.
Take this! It's wide
Now,
open!
Radiant
Won't do. Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Benediction light.
First aid! What would I do without you? It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
I can't lose. Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
No rest for the wicked.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
Hey! Is that it over there?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renin. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renin homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own?